Good morning students of class 9. Today we are going to discuss the same topic, that is the Harappan civilization, in which we have discussed in previous video that how cities first of all emerged in this civilization. So we are talking about the history of cities, which is estimated about 1000 years ago, that is we can say 2500 to 1500 BC. The cities first of all emerged, flourished, developed in the whole Indian subcontinent, because we have already discussed that Harappan civilization flourished, developed in Indian subcontinent. Yes. So today we will discuss the topic, its extent and main sites. Extent, it means in which parts of Indian subcontinent it was spread and which were the important cities of this civilization. Okay. So first of all I would like to say you about the Indian subcontinent. What is subcontinent? We all know that India is an Asian continent, but India and its neighboring countries, they form a small continent. Yes, we can say, because in north the Himalaya is located, and below Himalaya, India and the other neighboring countries of India are located. Okay, so just we can say that it is a small continent within the largest continent, that is Asia. Yes, and the culture of all these neighboring countries of India is almost we can say same. The trees, plants and other things which are just common to these countries, and India is one of the largest country among these neighboring countries. Okay, we all know the importance of India in the history, so that's why the name was given Indian subcontinent. So this civilization flourished in Indian subcontinent. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the extent. So it was extended from Balochistan to UP in India. So Balochistan is a province of Pakistan. Okay, so that's why we have discussed Indian subcontinent first. So the civilization was extended to Pakistan. So from Pakistan. So Balochistan is one of the province of Pakistan, and in Balochistan there is a coastal city, that is Sutka Gaon is the eastern coastal city of Pakistan, in Balochistan. From there to UP. In UP, the upper part of UP, where Ganga and Yamuna meets, and it makes Doab. Doab, it means where two river meets, and due to these two rivers, the fertility in those areas is very high. So the fertility of Doab region is very high. So we can say from Pakistan to UP in India it was extended. Okay. Next, it was also extended from north to south in India, from Jammu to Narmada estuary in the south. Estuary, it means that mouth of a river where it joins to a sea. Okay, So in India we can say from north to south, and from west we can say from Pakistan to UP it was spreaded, and the area formed a triangle. We can say when we see the map of Harappan civilization, it looked like a triangular form. Okay, and the area of this civilization is 12,990,600 kilometers. So that's why it is bigger than Pakistan. Yes, and thus we can say that it was the largest civilization of that time. Okay, there were many contemporary civilizations also flourished in different parts of the world. That part we will read today, discuss today, but later on. So among all these civilizations, the Harappan civilization was the largest one. In this way we have concluded. Okay, so we have just discussed the extent of civilization. Now we are going to discuss about the sites. So there are many different states in our country, like Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat. Okay, in these states many sites of Harappan civilization have been found, and the main center, the central zone of Harappan culture, of this mature culture, was Punjab and Sindh. Sindh is also in Pakistan. The western Punjab also lies in Pakistan now. Harappa, we have discussed in previous video, lies in western Punjab in Pakistan. Mohenjo-daro, it also lies in Sindh. Now it is in Pakistan. So these two important larger cities of Harappan civilization now lies in Pakistan. Okay. So Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, we have discussed it. So we are discussing about the central zone, the Sindh and Punjab, where the central zone where actually the civilization flourished, the culture flourished, and from here it extended towards southwards and towards eastwards. Okay, so this was the central zone, and from there it spreaded in different directions, in south and in east and in west, we can say. Okay, so we can now in the position to say that Harappan civilization covered Punjab, Sindh, Haryana, Pakistan, Rajasthan, Gujarat. Okay, so there were many sites, states in which this civilization was spreaded. In Afghanistan also the Harappan civilization was spreaded. So that in this way we can say a large area was under this civilization. And mainly we all know that in Punjab Indus river flow. So near Indus valley actually Harappan civilization developed, and from there it originated. In earlier class we have discussed that all the settlements started near rivers. So this civilization also started near Indus Valley civilization, and that's why we call it Indus Valley civilization. Also we have discussed it already in previous video. Okay, and which were the important sites? Now we are going to discuss one by one, like Lothal and Gujarat. So Lothal and Dholagiri, these are the two important sites which are found in Gujarat. Okay, in Rajasthan Kalibanga Kalibanga was the important site which was found in Rajasthan. Kalibanga, it means the black bangles, not green bangles, not Harichori, black bangles. Okay. We have already discussed Harappa. It was excavated in 1921, which lies in West Punjab province of Pakistan, and it was the first site which was excavated. So that's why this civilization was named by Harappan civilization. This part we have already discussed. Mohenjo-daro, we have discussed that it is located in Sindh, and literally Mohenjo-daro, it means the mound of deads. Okay. So, and there is one more in Hisar district in Haryana, Banwali. It is also important site of Harappan civilization. So just we can say Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, then Kalibanga, then Lothal, Dholavira, and one or two name perhaps I am missing. So just look in your books. So these were the important sites. The other civilizations which also flourished at that time, okay, and that's why they were called contemporary civilization to Harappan civilization, like Egyptian civilization that flourished also near the river Nile. Okay, so sorry, Nile river. Besides this river, Egyptian civilization also flourished. Next, Mesopotamian civilization, we have discussed the Sumerian. It also flourished on the bank of river Euphrates. Okay, and one more river is there, I am just forgetting its name. The next Chinese civilization also flourished on the bank of river Yangtze and Huanghe, and Harappan civilization, it flourished near Indus Valley civilization. So thus we have concluded that river valleys actually helped in progress of cities in India also, in Indian subcontinent also, and in the rest part of the world. So in this way we have concluded the topic extent and the main sites of Harappan civilizations. So thank you and have a nice day.